singles on YouTube, like, because, like, you know, right now the music industry is changing, right? So this is kind of a legitimate question.
It's an exciting time.
Exactly, it's a really exciting time, and everyone has different, you know, everyone has different goals. Everyone goes about it a different way. Some people raise money through what's it called, Kickstarter or stuff like that, or they do Patreon.
A lot of strong opinions on both. On all sides of
so I want to see a little bit what's your kind of take on that. How are you kind of foreseeing your career in the music? I mean, do you have are you gonna do the whole album, finding a label route? Are you gonna go the whole indie? Let me just do my own music videos and stuff, or just tour and play for tips, or what's kind of your little background?
Yeah. So for a number of years, I was just sort of selling demos out of the back of my car, just burnt CDs, you know, that I would record for free with a friend who had some gear or something. But then 2 years ago, I put out a CD and kind of had it professionally packaged and stuff.
Nice.
And then I'm doing a.
So you did that was all self-produced?
People, like friends who were engineers and stuff. I'm not a sound engineer.
So you hired your friends to produce the album, but you didn't actually get a label to back you up on it? Or?
It was kind of a friends collective. It was like me and friends and a couple of bands were sort of like formed a collective for a couple of years. We were putting out our own stuff under this kind of one umbrella.
Okay, so this is the tricky question. I mean, was it also an umbrella financially speaking, or was it just?
Yeah, it was to some degree, yeah. But that part of it sort of like fizzled out in the label. That particular label ended, but the next.
That's good to have like initiatives like that. How you get things started.
That's true. Having some capital and.
Exactly, and it's fresh. I mean, it's new people starting something new, a new project, fostering new talent, like John over here. Cool. So, what are you looking at now? Are you looking at getting a label, or are you looking at doing everything by yourself?
Well, I have a record coming out in a couple of months on a label from Indianapolis. It's just a small startup label.
Did they sign you?
It's sort of a verbal agreement at this point, but it's because it's like an old friend who's just like kind of getting his label off the ground. But yeah, it's coming out on a vinyl record, which I'm really
Imagine that. It helps to know somebody in the music industry. I never would have thought.
So, but I am really interested in this whole side of independent music, which is all about. I mean, although I'm doing these like full-length records, which is kind of a sort of a dinosaur of an idea. I'm really all about dissemination of information and music and art and everything.
So you work yourself up on YouTube and stuff like that?
Oh yeah.
Well, let us know about your YouTube challenges. This is your moment here to advertise for your website, to tell us where the people can find you.
Sure. Best place to go is maybe just on YouTube. Type in John Davey, D-A-V-E-Y, or my Bandcamp, which is just johndavey.bandcamp.com.
D-A-V-E-Y. Okay, well, one time someone told me their name and I typed that on YouTube and I got like 33,000 results. And I was like, there's no way I can find this particular person. So do you have a specific username? Or I'm just going to put the links, but I mean, it's probably
that's the easiest way. What about Facebook or any of the others?
The problem, it seems like the problem I think if this is sort of just it doesn't matter if just you can just look up John Davey on YouTube. I think it's the best way to say it.
And people will find it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, let's hope people will find it.
Within the first 2 pages.
Hopefully. This is the only John Davey in the United States, guys. You're looking at only John Davey in the United States. I had the big honor to talk to the only John Davey on YouTube.
There's at least 2 others.
Okay, he's going to be on page number 2, though, so... Don't despair. Cool. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. And this was live for V Radio Nashville.
Thanks for the questions.
Absolutely. This is really interesting. We get to ask all the backstory questions and everything, and it's really exciting to talk about what's the life of a musician in the 21st century and what's really going on. So good luck with all your projects.
Oh, thanks. It was nice listening to you play earlier.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Interesting. Yeah.
Cool.
It was awesome.
All right. Well,